This track's called You Got Me Fucked Up. Now I'm an alright guy under many circumstances, but if a happenstance occurs that falls into dirty hands and those filthy idiots start pressing the wrong buttons, and if you do them bad, you'll be the victim of an eruption. You had a full deck, but you played your cards weak. Now you're one joker short, you take me seriously. Eyes are slammed, your chest is puffed. You heard me say it once, didn't hear it enough. You got me fucked up. Why am I the first one to think it's intentional? Every act you make is completely reprehensible. You're not as oblivious as I think you're mischievous. The world is yours, just loaned from Leviticus. If I could keep my thought clean, calm into the eyes and nativity scene. Sometimes the grass ain't green on the other side. The cat puts up his dukes, but then he runs and hides. Since the day we had risen, coerced by temptations and bad decisions. How do you stop a collision that you've been aiming at and you're compellingly driven? Put two fingers and a thumb to your temple. This was so much easier in the bicentennial. So much to do without using a pencil. There should be an advisory of guardians and parentals. Pass the smoke and the pills, hold the fentanyl, leave the room for the main course, it's detrimental. They say it doesn't matter why they hold their genitals. The war and opinion sniping all the generals. Every day of my life I keep saying I'm expendable. Every day and every night I say I'm indispensable. The world is beat, I mix the instrumental. The ghost of last week think I'm reprehensible. But they cannot defeat what I create so sensible. And they're stuck with me like movers and millennials. We should just all retreat, this will not be judged. Immovable object will not be budged. So keep going on, man. Don't try to spread no love, because they just gonna get in your skin, man. They got me fucked up.
I mean, we just trying to chill. We didn't come here to show off or like floss our shit or anything like that. We just came to chill and have fun. And I guess that's what life's all about. Let go.
Find purpose in life, and it's a funny one. I do believe we're destined for great things. Mining. On and on and on and on again, and they tell us to grow up, and yet in the same breath they say, don't grow too quick. I made that mistake.
I went north by northwest to win a drinking contest. I must confess I'm the best if that weren't already obvious. Walking through the woods turned into something monstrous. Never made the competition wake up where the dead had risen. Took note of my victims, went back to my mental prison. There's no escape from wrath without grapes. Wouldn't believe a word you said even if you had me on tape. I'm so reluctant to go a day without consumption. I really hate the outcome but must love being repugnant. If you see a chopper while you're on a burning building, stay where you are and fall through the glass ceiling. That way dog piles will seem less significant. Wait till the next day making plans of non-existence. There's one thing that can fix the worst of problems, and you don't go and find it, you leave it blind and forgotten. My favorite place isn't a step in the wrong direction. I call it my reward of my daily obsession. For some reason I'm clear-headed when it feels too big. I guess it's making room for creation to live. I will take it, but then it just goes and stays in a drawer. And I go and make some more, just like the day before. If life is linear, then I must not have a life. I'm on a 30-year plan in a 360-degree pipe. I wake up to 3 words every day, but by 3 p.m. I forget what I say. Now I examine and observe what I supply in the morning. Gotta tell the doctor something for the coroner appointment. The The only way is up and out to total solace. Waiting to see all your mistakes, secreting from your molecules. It's not that easy if you're afraid of your time. Keep looking for other options so it becomes a new crime. In such worlds, the end is some 2-0. So reveal your legacy with a soggy bowl of Cheerios. I chose it, and if I think to expose it, I'll make up the decision that essentially drove it. So, one question, how do I get out of here? Don't mention this to anyone but the man in the mirror. No lesson was ever lost from thinking clear. One question, how do I get out of here? I'm the past life of the exact same person. Didn't happen overnight, took years to determine. Woke up and said, oh shit, here we are. Headlights in the dark, driving downhill in a car. Who need one hand or two hands on the wheel? I drive better when my endeavors keep me on my heels. I think I'm a brilliant writer, but I don't read much. Hate filling out greeting cards, so I never keep in touch. My friends and family all wait for me to die. Cold in the winter shoulders and ready to comply. One question, how do I get out of here? Which direction is the way to persevere? Let's give commemorance to the man of the year. You know, on second thought, this is dropping off by somewhere near. I really wish things would change for the better, so I shot in one hand and then I had the other one severed. And guess which one would fill up the fastest? Sometimes reality kicks in with one less apparatus. It's so easy to cut someone open, but sewing up the wound is like remodeled broken. They think I'm ruthless, but know me as Mr. Glass. I'm unbreakable and at the same time split in half. When I'm not looking, I stick my neck out like a giraffe. So watch your step now or wind up in the draft. One question, how do I get out of here? Which direction is the way to persevere? Let's give remembrance to the man of the year. On second thought, this is dropping off by someone near. One question, how do I get out of here? Don't mention it to anybody but the man in the mirror. No lesson was ever lost from thinking clear. One question, how do I get out of here? One question, how do I get out of here? One question, how do I get out of here? Let's give commemorance to the man of the year.
Will it take to rub my fingers tight until they break? Put your hands in the air and watch the booty shake. I'll be doing this for as long as it takes. You had it coming, but don't blame yourself. Pass the buck to the average dummy. He's straight strumming like guitars and acting gummy. He got gummy and pokey, but he ain't got no skills. He used to read like that, but he don't pay no bills. I rock the mic until the end of the beat, and when I'm done with that shit, I'm still gonna stand on my feet. I'm a microphone masochist, saying where's the beat. A passionate pacifist that should always repeat. I keep it down and gritty. People in the city wanna mess with Shakes Mill, but they just show the pity. Cause they know damn well that they don't have to ever worry when I'm on the microphone. I never rat like Curry. I keep it on the real, so somebody give me a flurry. I'm healing up these furries. MCs can't disturb me. Who the heck is you to even say something at the beginning? I keep it also on the microphone, beginning to the ending. And there's no way for me to have a rhyme in my head. I even sleep and drink the stuff like bread. Rockin' and talking and sparking it, rocking and hocking and I'm mocking it. Yeah, bitch. You better back up, cause I'm coming with the dangerous tactics. Make it whack, get you back. Look on a worn out mattress, you can't match this cause you lack this skill. If you say you got it, well you're not it. I'm on it, out of breath, in the middle of a mosh pit. I'm in tune and in the mood. Don't mean to be rude, but you shouldn't be nude. Oh shit, I said it, I meant it. Don't regret it or let it get out of hand. Yo, do you really give a damn? No, you don't give a flying fuck. Say what? Guess who's coming to town? King Tut, he's an old schooler. He knows your game, so don't play him. We get down to the Noma funk. Even my mom thinks I'm a drunk. I'm a dirty punk, and I always smell like skunk. I must have really stunk, or just came to bring the funk. I said, let's do this, I wasn't kidding. When I'm on the microphone, people start spitting, but you can't hear me unless you're heavy hitting. A microphone masochist, straight ready on the kitchen. I'm eating them up like Jeffrey Dahmer on a starvation factor. When it comes to me, I got the answer. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cuban, on Donner, on Blitzen. I'm the Santa Claus of this bitch, so quit on bitching. Microphones come a dime a dozen. How you writ it, how you wrote it. I straight murder, she did it. When I grab the microphone, I'm bassist and acidic. My name is Shakes, you never ever forget the name. When I'm on your block, you're gonna change lanes. You don't know how it happened. I'm the Jack the rapping. not the ripper MC, come capping. Talking smack about you just because I don't like ya. Your eyes is coming at me like you're ready to spike the fact that I can rap and you just jealous. In fact, you got the green-eyed monster and the monkey on your back. But all I got to say is I protect myself well. Hang with hella homies who always like to dwell up in the lab. We don't need to call a cab. All we need to do is put a thumb. Here comes your dad. Give us a drive ride to the liquor store. We bought so much beer, then we bought a little more. But all I need to say, in fact, is this for that. I like to live my life on a TV, rolling a sack, smoking a sack indeed. I best believe. Simpsons, King of the Hill, South Park, SP. I represent with Akatini, Dave Chappelle. We do this like that when I want to keep it real. Lost my morals, receiving oral. Hey, burn, this is Ernest E. Worrell. Going to camp, I got the letter, hooked up the stamp. Eating spaghetti with lady in the tramp. Release the clamp, your crotch is damp. Yes, boy, I need a lift. More like a hoist, freedom of choice. Use my voice, I strike a pose. If you arose, you can watch it decompose and expose. Drama arose, so get off your tippy toes. Ripping clothes like Bruce Banner in a mean manner. I won't mind my manners. You won't wake up in the dark again to the awful screaming of the land. But it's not like anyone gives a damn. There's no way I would ever give you a hand. Do you understand? I don't think so. Finish ya, diminish ya, replenish ya. I'm in it, just for the winter sun. You have to come up with something to cause consumption. We've got to get us spending money, so start muckling. We don't care if we're not clumpy chummy. We are superior, would make up all the rules, census barriers. Fill out all the paperwork, clerical errors do. And that's why you wind up on the other shoe. The hood don't last too long, at the drop of a hat I come up with a rap song just to hear the rapture. You know Shakespeare's the one on the mic, but don't despite the fact that I just come to a light. Now, I wanna just put a few words while I put this microphone from the urban to the suburbs. Everywhere you hear me, you can't ever clear me. Cheer me, not to mention rearing your head and your ugly eye, that's okay. You stick out like a sore thumb, cops come for boredom. And in the place that we're at, we scoring left and right. Why are we even touring on this mic? You know it's surreal, and if you like the way I'm rocking, then you keep it on the meal. 3 times a day, I keep it spit. Shakespeare came to rock the microphone, so throw a fit.
like the old place, but I'm still the one who can handle the bills. I need some cheap grills or some good pills. I would like to take a hike in the hills, but it's too damn cold and I got the fucking chill. This is a robbery, bitch. Unload that till. Robbery requires skill, and I'm just a rookie. If you don't give me that cash, I will take a cookie. Don't make me re-rip your slice like this. I'm really starting to see the long-term effects of drug use in me. A mild case of insanity. I need something to ease the pain from this cavity. I want to black out of existence like proof that I'm gone. I do not want to wake up in the twilight zone. I do not want to awake with company or alone. I do not want to awake at all, but I wake anyway with the sound of a telephone call. So don't be company that wants me to voice it. Buckle, lick, and the walk, and the yell, it's the year, it's the year. Selected to print more students of so many across your regional. Just as a one gets out this societal middle. We have a weapon, a warrior, and a planet. And the sorcerer with the old pretend. I read the sixers, not the horse, it's a blend. So someone else make a ball until we use it again. Why take the chance to be late? Why question me? Believe that you play it straight. Don't be mediocre, go great. Creative mistakes, greatest mistake. Driving on time is my greatest trait. But I'm still driven why a drug dealer always makes his way. Waiting for drugs is one thing I really hate. Surviving can feel like your routine will clean the plate. You cannot trick fate. Sorry to say, mate. I gotta find my damn record in your lucky belt crate. Where the fuck is my date? It's the year 1947. Grab me some Vicodin. Just settle my enormous pirate. Shitness the ring while my brother Miles count to 10. Send him to heaven so I can see him in the end. Understand me? Yes, I am crazy. Your comments do not make me. I'm an ignorance. A bitch in your mom is my lady. Why does she hate me? Maybe we can work this out. Makes me wanna shot my session out. I carry my head with a brace and a people man and I cover my face. Do not invade my state. I'm the worst person in the human race. It's more like a chase. Is that your mother all dressed in lace? I ain't talking shit, I'm straight spewing it. My ball man has proven it. How did he get there? I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that it's in there. It's the $1,000,000 driven. Saving my rights again from a dominating orbit. Feeling every bruise in, but that's what it takes to be an analyst. In this group of philanthropists, what the hell is a philanthropist? I do not know, but I do know what entropy is. It's the year 1947. It's a different time to play it cool. Bang on all the rules and pussy was the best if you went to the right school. Just the first sex acts and preach your reverse. The stuff never had its attacks with the rest of the world. We weren't a nerd, outnumbered by a third. Working burned by the holy word and things were absurd. And yeah, ripped the wings off a bird and had to skull and bones reactions and doing things underground to make attraction. Cause only your rich are the ones allowed to be relaxing. And at your core, don't be proud cause they're compacted. March is nerd 2003, it's happening all around you. Can't you see? Bazooka bubbles, troubles, the subtlety of suffering, a mother huddle in a mud puddle. She's still wondering. Charlie Thompson on the mic, going to the beat. It's the year. It's the year.
Cool. You're a pile of shit, and so am I.
but I'm about to eat the pumpkin pie. My blood sugar's gonna go sky high. Maybe I might die, so I gotta take my insulin shot. But I hope that I did not forgot. I don't think that's quite good grammar. I don't give a fuck, I'm a bad man pajammer. Don't put me in that slammer, I'm stealing some ham. I only put it down my pants cause I couldn't hold it in my hands. That's what I said when they found me running out the door and the alarm was going off. And I just sat there and waited to get arrested. Fuck that shit. What the hell? And if you're trouble in jail, you got caught red, you get arrested. Let me put the cuffs on you just like Bright said Fred. Cause you ain't too sexy to have your asshole bled when you're up in the jail cell. You know you got caught and you're gonna get fed with some stuff that we put out to bail and stale bread. That's all for you. You dumb criminals, punk ass kids always smoking on the poop. Thinking everything is just so damn cool without a clue. Don't you know that you should get a cut crew? And you should go to the army to support your troops? What are you, a piece of shit? Republicans are the reason why you little bastards are rich. I'm so sick, I work for nothing. While you kids just walk around like Golden Muffin, always thinking you're so damn tough when all of a sudden you need my help. When somebody bumped you up and took your belt and your pants and left you in your BDDs. The crusty underwear, ooh, that just stinks. Listen here, son, I'm not gonna help you out. That's the reason why you guys are done with. Y'all need to shut your damn mouths with me and Ace Head. I'm a damn cop, a pig fed, orange-fed mule. You call me Charlotte, you call me Miss Piggy, but I still rule the school. And I'm on a pedestal. I'm better than you, no fool. So watch me have to have golden void on this kind of crap. With my bag, I'll break you over the head. You're cracked, you deserve it. In the smoking path, thinking that you can do whatever you want. Go back to class, and don't try to spawn a taunt. You know the whole reason why you don't got a font. Knowing so much about computers these days. Little Bill Gates running around, trying to amaze everybody. Thinking you can get away with bloody murder. But I tell you this right now, it's the turds and the curders. That's the reason why you people deserve what you deserve. This is ridiculous. Why am I even still talking to you? Let's just kidding. Let me search your pockets. Matter of fact, pull down your drawers, man. Yeah, open up your butt cheek. Now say these rockets. Lift your nuts and cock, kid. That's right, this is nonsense. Hey you, what's your name? Aaron Murray? Wait, no you're not, you're in a hurry. Go back to work, man. You graduated 7 years ago. What are you still doing here? Get on your tippy toes. No, let's strike a pose and say bow. Alright then, thank you very much. We'll keep in touch with such and such. And maybe, we'll give you some lipstick and blush. Oh, please, no, I'm sorry. I'm hardly the person that was smoking on this hops and barley. That was bullshit, man.
About a San Jose nuisance. True spirits travel great nights, so they move in. Some of them are looped in from families of mutants. They're too paranormal to fear from the ghost feuding. And there's the others, face imprinted in the mattress under the covers. Closed doors that open the shutters. Take a bullet from a poacher, shot between the eyes with the Winchester rifle. Ultimately came back to life. Wander the earth looking for his wife. No death to the witch who says goodnight. Only this widow gonna be giving my company until the lights turn bright. Compare your story to a told one, still being written with plot twists now in motion. And 2 miles down to the right, Hell's garbage disposal on an unmarked grave site. Toward the grudge that I've kept, do not disturb sign where I've crept. Nailed to the doormat and not one single step. We're question marks on a quest. Life sucks before you die, and so death sucks before you live, so I try. I serve revenge in a cold dish, straight coming to you. In the early morning hours, with a closed fist, as I devour every soul that I come to see in the mist. I'm a soul-sucking, organ-loving, everything that you ever want to see in a realist, trying to sell you your life with the keys to turn the doorknob and disappear into your God. Life sucks when you die, and die sucks after you live, so I try. Just give up, unforgiving. Got the recipe of death from Beelzebub. It's a demonical tradition.
We all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues. Now, Billy's not the strong, he was stronger than most, so he still does his fist into proverbial posts. He was looking for a ghost about 4 feet tall, yellow slicker paper boat, yelling out at your fall. Now Eddie is the envy of built admiration, shrouded by a woman with anxiety and cadence. He broke free from her shadow by fighting like David uses inhaler as a weapon, even though it was outdated. See, Eddie is that sidekick, hopeful little brother, put his life on the line, being protective as his mother. But Bill has a game plan to avenge all the victims, hard determined as an entity with an equal eviction. Now, Benny was a heavy kid who fed his blood and he was sugar, fell in love with the girl, tapped out was a hooker, terrified of his confidence because of his appearance, hiding out in the library, reading a life experience. But after a beat down, he would run off the weight, becoming the Adonis she was to be in 88. Now, Bevy was the love that Ben wanted to have, and she probably would have given it Ben could beat up her dad. But when you're young and beautiful, your heart can just not be tamed. Eyes burning like hot embers, you admire's name. She lost herself in Bill, hard thrusted for him, which turned to lust, giving wisdom deeper than through her system. Cause we all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues. Because we all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues. Now, Mike had no friends, ousted from bad history, trapped alone like Paul Sheldon, living in his misery. But Mike could be prideful, very insightful, was a history buff, saw Derry, life like a rifle, tall as a lighthouse, he reigned in the mindful, even with darkness all around him, he found Derry delightful. The town sure locked, giving bit for the Eiffel, bludgeoning bullies in a rocket that he first met in high school. Now, greedy little Richie full of wit and ambition, laugh in the face of death just to get some recognition, won't shut his beeping mouth cause it's starving for attention, he'll bite down on a clown just to fulfill his redemption. Greedy is a rich kid, pissing off many, throwing out more punchlines than thoughts for pennies. Stanley played a slothful, lacked imagination, when it came across illogical, he came across impatiently. Reality and fallacy was nothing to explore, and good old-fashioned ignorance was sliced up in his pores, cause there's 7 ways to fight, 1 way to survive. Surrounded by the borders of a mind like a hive, it won't be holding it up, it's about to erupt. It's been 27 years and if it's dairy you love, then show your town spirit and look past the missing flyers, cause it's all about your wrath, your lust, your desires, cause we all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues. I put the real in serial, I put the kill in killer, they call me Pennywise, giving children nightmares on billboards. It's been 27 years and if you're going through withdrawal, don't worry to disturb me cause I'm gonna assume you all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues. Cause we all got something to lose, so I fight for what's right, won't be bullied or used. I'm a bright light next to a blown out fuse, watched over by those keep me paying my dues.